morning. This is Joyce Bruce with Durham Housing Authority's Ross programs, and this is the Rosscast podcast for let me introduce you to Carrie. She is the Director of Programs at Kramden Institute. Good morning, Carrie. How are you?
Good morning. Hi, Joyce. Thanks for having me.
Thank you. This is Morning Coffee with Joyce. So get a cup of coffee or a glass of tea and sit back and learn something new. Carrie is the Director of Programs at Kramden Institute. Carrie, can you tell us a little bit about the history of Kramden?
Sure. Yeah, happy to. So if you're unfamiliar with Kramden Institute, we are a nonprofit organization. We are located in South Durham, and we have been around since 2003. So when we first started in 2003, we were mainly just a computer refurbisher. So we collect computer equipment from wherever we can find it. So that might be individuals who drop off their old equipment. It might be big companies who are dropping off, hundreds of machines. So we collect that equipment, we refurbish it. Pre-pandemic, we were refurbishing those computers with the help of hundreds, even thousands of volunteers every year. Now it's mainly just staff, but we hope to get back to volunteers soon. And then we distribute those computers to three main groups. So we distribute them to nonprofits and community agencies, to low-income adults and students in grades K through 12. And in 2014, we were able to expand our physical space here in Durham, and we actually created a lot of education and training programs. So the biggest program there is our kind of basic computer skills program, where we teach people how to use computers. So we worked a lot with Durham Housing Authority on that program, providing people with training and then computers upon completion of that training. So we also do a lot of camps, after school programs for kids. We do a lot of different workshops that center around technology. And we try to just be a source of knowledge in the community about digital inclusion, getting people connected to low cost internet, and answering, questions people might have about computers, technology, and how to use the technology.
Very good. I think you and I spoke this week. Since 2003, you have donated 8,000 computers in the Durham area.
Yeah, so since 2003, we have awarded over 42,000 computers to folks across North Carolina. So we try to get the computers out to all areas of the state. We have distributed computers to 83, I believe, of the 100 North Carolina counties, but still a good sized portion stays in the Triangle. So I think over 20% have stayed in Durham County, which is about, I think I said 8,800 computers since 2003.
That is amazing. And our residents love Kramden, and increasing their knowledge of technology has been amazing. We have a program going on right now, folks, about a grant. Now, tell us a little bit about that grant.
Yeah, so right now we're working on a grant from Charter Spectrum, specifically for seniors, to try to get them connected to the internet and giving them a device and a little bit of training around that device. So again, pre-pandemic, it would have been in person, but right now we are sending or shipping those laptops to participants' homes, and then following up with a 1-hour phone one-on-one training, making sure they're getting the computer set up and kind of going through some basic questions that they might have about that device.
And they're so excited. They are so excited. As I spoke earlier, you and I talked earlier, I'm getting them to send me a selfie with their computers, and that is increasing their knowledge on both ends of the spectrum. They're learning how to do that on their phone. They're sending it to me and I went, oh, I didn't know I could do that. And I went, oh, this is great. So
That's
they're
good.
so
That's
excited.
good. I
And
like that extra practice.
just thank you so much for all that you have done and that you are doing now. So tell us what's new and exciting at Kramden.
Yeah, so there's a lot going on. Obviously, again, the pandemic has kind of caused us to shift things a bit, but despite that, we are actually moving. We bought a building recently, and it's just about a mile from our current space, so not a big change there, but it's going to give us a lot more space to both refurbish computers and do programming. The new space is right off of NC 55. It won't be ready until about July, but we're already starting to get it outfitted. It's going to have 2 large classroom spaces plus an additional smaller classroom, plus a big kind of open meeting space as well. And then a huge warehouse where we're going to be able to do tons of computer refurbishing. I think it's about 15,000 square feet, so it's a good sized space, and we're excited to be moving in. And one thing I did want to say, if anybody has students that are looking for summer camps, we are going to be doing summer camps in person again this year. They are sponsored, so the cost is very reasonable. So as soon as we move into this new space in July, we're gonna get camps going, and the registration is now available on our website, Kramden, KRAMDEN.org. And the camps are only $10 a day for students who qualify for free and reduced price lunch. And there's a variety of topics. Most of them are for middle school students. There is one option for high school students. They're on a variety of technology topics, a lot of different creativity topics as well. So definitely wanted people to know about an amazing opportunity to get kids involved this summer.
Awesome. That is going to be so good for them. So at the end of this video, we'll have a flyer, contact information, the website that you can access to enroll your child. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be wonderful. Anything else that you want to tell us before we sign off?
I think so. We've loved working with Durham Housing Authority all of these years, and we hope to continue that partnership. I definitely think this new space is going to be a boost to our programming. So yeah, I'm sure there'll be exciting things to come.
And are you still accepting donations?
Of course, yes. Always accepting donations. You know, even though we're moving, we're hoping to not have a lapse in that. So yeah, definitely always looking for computer donations, cell phone donations, you know, laptops, desktops, even networking equipment, always looking for those.
Okay, well, we'll make sure that we post that as well. And if anyone out there that wants to get rid of some old computers, because the new ones are coming out like daily, please contact Carrie at Kramden Institute, and her contact information will be at the end of this video. So thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it. I really do. And thanks for listening to us today. So don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and please, please share it with all of your friends. Thanks so much.